Guys, happy full moon. Wasn't going to do a video since I just had my tooth pulled and my cheeks kind of swollen, but kind of felt like I needed to do something about triggers since I'm kind of feeling triggered on this full moon. And yes, I'm petting my kitty. First, triggers aren't fun, but they are helpful. Right now, I am feeling really triggered by a situation that happened recently. But I drew some cards and I will stick to what they are saying. It all matters on your intention. When you're triggered and you're feeling something, I guess it'll help to give an example. I recently heard from somebody, and this somebody, apologized for, some things that happened. But then I got triggered. Why am I not good enough? Out of all the positive things in this conversation, all I can feel is, why am I not good enough? So, as a trigger, you gotta look back. Where is that coming from? Where in the past have I always been made to feel that I'm not good enough because I'm not caring about myself enough right now, that I'm feeling so triggered that I don't feel good enough? And, that's not on the other person, what you're feeling. I mean, your feelings are your own. So the way I'm feeling that I'm not good enough, it's all on me. So it's on me to work out why I'm feeling that way. So what you have to do when you feel triggered with something like that is you have to think back. Where were you made to feel like that? And you have to feel that. You have to go through it. Most of my life I've always been made to feel like I'm not good enough. So that's a lot of healing. So triggers have a purpose. Triggers show you where you need to put your focus and to work on yourself and to heal. So in me not feeling good enough for this one person that is just a crazy situation, the only person in the world that will trigger the shit out of me. Yes, Boo. Boo has his toy. For those of you on the twin flame journey, you might understand what I'm talking about. That one person in the world that can trigger the fuck out of you like nobody else. So, you have to be determined to be the best version of yourself. Because if you don't work on these things that come up, you're never going to be somebody that you would want to be with. Like, you're always going to have issues with every single person you have a relationship with. You're always going to get these triggers and these emotions that aren't because of the other person, they're because of you. Someone may do something that makes you feel a certain way, but the way you're feeling is on you. That is on you. No one else can navigate your emotional well-being. That is on you. You need to fix. Hello, Putin. You need to fix whatever issues are coming up. You need to work through them. So, with my trigger of not feeling good enough, I need to go back and think of the earliest memories that I have and just, kind of chronological order. Where have I been made to feel that way? And I need to feel those emotions. And I need to feel them fully. Because back when that happened, I didn't feel them. I did whatever I could to avoid that. And I know my past history, I used substances to avoid that. Since I was 11 years old, I would use a substance to avoid feeling things. It was at a very young age, I was made to feel like I was unworthy. So, now that, you know, I am more awakened and self-aware, I am able to go back and to feel all those things and to release them. Because if you don't feel it, you will never get rid of it. If you don't forgive, especially yourself, you will never get rid of it. Forgiveness is not for the other person, whether you're forgiving someone else or yourself. Forgiveness is for you. Because forgiveness is releasing. Forgiveness is self-care. If you're not taking care of yourself, nothing is going to take care of you. Like, you are the most important person. You come first. So if you're not focusing on you, then you're not doing the work. You have to dig deep. You have to be determined and to be willing to look at yourself and see everything from a different perspective. Because nobody's a victim. I mean, things happen to people. You can be a victim of circumstance, but that doesn't define you. Like, I've had fucked up things happen to me, but I am not a victim. Those situations made me who I am today. Those made me a strong person. If you continue to see yourself as a victim, you're always going to be a victim. You're always going to attract things that make you a victim. You have to see your strength. You have to see yourself. I mean, I keep repeating this in every video. You have to look at yourself. And that's a very hard thing to do. Most people will not do that these days. Most people pin the blame on everybody else. Since, I was made to feel like I'm worthless, it's the other person's fault. Putin. Hurt people hurt people. So, if you don't heal yourself, you're going to continue to hurt it. And you're going to continue to get hurt. You're going to continue to attract people that hurt you because you're hurting inside. You need to heal that. You need to look at yourself. You need to see your pain. You need to feel your pain. Most people avoid that. And they project all that pain that they've accumulated throughout their life onto everybody else. And they want to hurt everybody else to make themselves feel better. And that's not the way to do it. Natural healers, like, I was just having a little group chat about this earlier. Natural healers have the worst lives because you cannot see the light without the dark. And a natural healer has to heal themselves before they can heal others. So if you can't do this, how are you going to help anybody else? And most people that would be watching this are the kind of people that are natural healers, that want to help other people. So you have to be determined. You have to stay with it. Yes, there will be times when, you fall off the wagon and, purging is good. I've had plenty of times where I just curled in a ball and cried. But that's good. That's releasing energy. That's releasing everything that's pent up inside of you. Sometimes you just get angry and you just want to punch a pillow or just, throw something around, whatever. Get that energy out. Don't hold it in. You have to know yourself through and through. And the only way to do that is to set the intention to care for yourself, to know yourself, to look at yourself, to heal. You have to be aware of what's going on inside of you so that you can be aware of what's going on outside of you. Like, if you don't understand your own emotional, whatever the word is, however, your inner life, then you're not going to understand anything else. You can't project everything outside of you. You have to go within. You have to understand the darkness. You have to know your shadow. You have to embrace your shadow. You have to embrace the pain, because without that, humans will not learn without pain. For whatever reason, pain is what is the best teacher. So instead of avoiding it, embrace it. Understand it, feel it, release it. And the full moon is a very good time to do that, because for whatever reason, everything is just emotions are high, and I am definitely one of those people that are affected by the full moon. So Spirit wanted me to get that message out. So if anybody understands what I'm trying to say, and you don't mind my cats interrupting because they're little shits. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the full moon and you accept whatever triggers and purging comes up. You don't hold it in. You feel it and you release it. I love you. The universe loves you. Just let it go. Feel it. Let it go. Have a good night.